Holistic Chemist H.I. Abwasioma. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about MS, multiple sclerosis. So today we're talking about nerve cells, right? So we know that multiple sclerosis affect the cells in the central nervous system, right? These cells are called oligodendrocytes. These cells are responsible for producing myelin sheets, okay? So myelin sheets are right here. This is an example of a normal myelin sheet. So you have your axon, these are axons, right? Axons where your nerve cells receive signals, right, in your central nervous system, and that signal travels through this axon and sends an impulse. And that impulse sends communication between the brain and the central nervous system, okay? So what happened in multiple sclerosis, MS, is that there is damages, okay? I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's damages on the covering, right? So these myelin sheet we're talking about is a covering. It contains like proteins, and it's like an insulator, right? So you think about like a wire in the house being insulated. So instead of having that wire directly go to like a light bulb or whatever, how the electricity, it's insulated with like a rubbery plastic over it. So in this case, these are the myelin sheet that covers the axon. Why is that important? When the signals get sent through the central nervous system, it's protected. Like there's a specific signal protection that goes on these axons due to the installations that's on the axon, right? So it doesn't travel and gives you like misinformation to the brain where you can't like have like cognitive ability being affected, right? Because the myelin sheet conducts that electricity that's coming from the brain towards the central nervous system. So that's why it's important to have these myelin sheet as insulators covering the axon where the signals travel. Okay, so what happened with MS is that these myelin sheets get damaged. So when these myelin sheets get damaged, it starts to look like this. So these are the normal myelin sheet right here covering the axon. Over here, it looks disrupted, it looks damaged, and it's called scarring, right? So these are the scarring. So when you go to your doctors, they normally do a test to see how bad the scarring is, right? To tell you how bad the multiple sclerosis can be. But again, like I always tell people, the good news is that all illnesses can be reversed if you are willing to do the work, okay? So I'm going to give you some example of how that can be reversed. But before I do that, I want to go over some of the things that's happening to you once you have these MS. You're going to have double vision. Again, the brain is not getting enough signal because of this disruption in the signal in this myelin sheet. The scarring, okay? So you have weaknesses, you have tremor, you have dizziness, pain, muscular, which is like pain in your limbs and things like that. You have vision problems, sexual, erectile dysfunction problem, you have mood problems, speech problem, you have sleep deprivation. These are just some of the things you have. Like, there's other things that can go on as symptoms, but I'm not going to go over all of them. But when you're going through these things, it's because of these signals is not moving right in the axons because the myelin sheet has been damaged, okay? So the longer you take to really do something about this, the longer the scars are going to go. And some people say this can never be reversed, but let me show you something. The good news is that this oligodendrocytes, right, which is responsible for the production of the myelin sheets, right? These things can be regenerated. Let's say it again. Regenerated, okay? The regenerated means it could form new one, right? Because when you shed your skin cells, the new skin cells form, right? So with a damaged myelin sheet, you can actually get it regenerated. So these regeneration is done by these cells, oligodendrocytes. So oligodendrocyte can be reproduced in the brain. And there is some phytonutrients that you can give your body to help you regenerate these myelin sheets, okay? And one of the things I've talked about, I've been dealing with a lot of people with issues in the brain and central nervous system. You have to use these, natural substances or these herbs or these phytonutrients every day as food. You just have to, because your cells rely on it. I'm going to give you just one herb, right? This one herb, you could research this, spirulina. Spirulina, studies have shown that spirulina help the regeneration of the production of these oligodendrocytes to produce new proteins that's going to form these myelin sheets. So what happened is, first, I always recommend you guys, when people ask me all the time, I always say, before you can reverse anything or try to do anything to help you, you can heal yourself, yes, but you first have to reverse the state of the body. And I always recommend this for you guys. Always, I'll leave a link below so you guys can go get one. At least, get one. If it's serious, you can get up to 9 or 18, or you can just DM me and we can go over some of the things you can do naturally, okay? And some of the individual wellness plan. So there's other things that will help you form these proteins, these myelin sheets, to help you recover, right? So some of these things that you would know you would need, you have to use it on a day-to-day basis. Okay, because once you start producing new myelin sheets, your cells are going to be dependent on those things you're using to help it produce more cells. So again, it happens even with the brain cells, the liver cells, the kidney cells. A lot of them are regenerated. So when we have regeneration in the body of different cells, and we are putting things that's prohibiting the regeneration of these cells, guess what? The body goes into not only an acidic environment, but you can cause problems like this, where they have MS or multiple sclerosis, where there will be, this is actually caused by, it's an autoimmune, right? It's an autoimmune disease, right? Right? So this autoimmune disease is where the immune system is attacking itself, okay? So let's think about this for a second. When you're putting things in your body that your body's fighting, it doesn't recognize it. It's fighting to actually fight off that inorganic substances, right? These inorganic substances I'm talking about is just food that's not feeding your cells, right? Most of the food you eat are not feeding your cells. You're just eating to be full. And I always tell people, try to eat to feed your cells. You have to know what nutrients you're getting from each food that you're eating, okay? So that way, you know that, okay, my mitochondria is getting this nutrient, my liver cells are getting it. It's your responsibility because it's your body, right? And your body is your temple. So you're supposed to understand what food you can eat to feed the different parts of your cell. And that's where I help you with. I do the coaching for you. I've coached a lot of people to help them transition to an alkaline lifestyle where their body feels strong and better and they look younger. You can go on my Instagram and look at some of the testimonials. But again, you guys can definitely fight this autoimmune disease, right? Because you can now help the immune system stop fighting itself, right? Because the immune system attack itself, right? And this immune system then attack the myelin sheets. And that's where the scarring comes from. So the scarring comes from this autoimmune disease, like your immune system fighting itself, right? So when you're putting things in your body that's inorganic and your body's telling you, no, just stop putting these things in your body, and you're not listening, it'll start like self-sabotaging itself. And one of the ways it self-sabotages itself is through an autoimmune disease such as multiple sclerosis, MS. Then there's other things too, like lupus and all these other things that I'll be going over with you guys. But I just wanted to make a short video to kind of get you guys to understand how MS, you can help your body fight MS by you, first of all, helping the body produce more of these myelin sheets. And I'll give you a guide on how you can do that. I'll also make some tonics to help you guys and help you regenerate this oligodendrocytes. And then also I'll make other formulas where I'll have things like spirulina and other formulations that will help you actually build back your myelin sheet, but also correct the immune system issue. So that's where reversing your body comes in. The reversing your body to alkalinity will help you correct this immune system issue, because the immune system issue, you will basically build back your immune system, but also help the body rid itself of things that's causing this the attack of your immune system on itself. Okay, so I'll see you guys at my next seminar. You can register for my seminar. Just DM me if you're interested to get into one of the seminars that I'll be doing. It will be like online through Zoom, so you can register. I'll send you the link. But for now, just DM me. You can get started with one of these right here. When you start with one of these, this is an herbal juice cleanse tonic, which is an intracellular cleanse and cell food. What it does, it feeds your cells with all the phytonutrients that it needs, and it also removes waste, toxins, parasite, acidity, and imbalance and excess mucus in your body. So you want to remove those things so you can be able to properly allow your body to fight the illness or to fight the complication where it can heal itself. So I'll go over you. I'll be your personal coach. So I am a holistic wellness coach as well as a holistic chemist. So what I do is I help you, I coach you through it all, right? So this will be about a month to 2 months worth of work. If you're willing to do the work, I can help you. And then if you finish this with us, we'll go through other business opportunity where I can help you, show you how you can basically spread this message and help people reverse their body and thereby get paid by doing that. Okay, so I'll train you as a holistic wellness coach. I'll give you the science background. I'll give you some courses that you can take, which is done by myself. And then you can actually get the knowledge and the information that you need to properly help someone else in a natural level. And again, I work with doctors, right? So I work with doctors and I'm showing them different things that people can do to help them as an alternative. And I've seen doctors, like one of the pharmacists I was working was using the product that I was giving him to help himself. And he was dealing with sciatica pain, right? Which is, again, has to deal with the central nervous system again. So I've made formulations for them, and within 2 weeks, he stopped coming to work with the crushes, right? He used to come to work with this cane, complaining of the pain in the side of his hip. And within 2 weeks, guys, he didn't have to come to work with the cane anymore. And I've had many testimonials on Instagram. So this is a knowledge that God gave me, and I'm giving it back to you guys. So if you use it, it's on you, but just know that you're in a spiritual warfare so I can understand why it's a fight for you to even move and get it done, because you are in a spiritual battle, right? And one of the ways to win a spiritual battle is to engage in it, right? So you have to do the fasting, and I'll walk you through that and show you how that look like. But you have to go through the fasting to actually let the enemy know that you're serious about your health, right? Otherwise, he's not going to give up. The enemy never gives up. So you can't give up on your health. And I'm here to tell you that, anything you're going through can be reversed, but you have to do the work. It's like a soldier in battle, right? A soldier in battle is trained for battle. So if you're not training yourself to go into spiritual warfare, you're already in trouble, right? Because the enemy's not going to come at you easy. He's not going to come at you. Some of these people that have multiple sclerosis or lupus or even cancer or anything like that, the enemy is not going to just be, okay, you know what, I'm just going to let you go and let you know what you can do to stop it, and this, everything's going to be okay. No. So it's your responsibility to fight, because it's your temple, and God gave you life and gave you a responsibility to take care of that life. Okay, so I'm here to tell you, you can take care of their life. You can change your diet. You can, use some of the formulations that I give you, and you could be on your way to an alkaline lifestyle, and you could see with your own eyes the effects it can do for you. You could be a testimony, and then you can help other people, and you can get paid by doing that. All right, so this is a community-based. I'll train you. I'll show you what to do. I'll be your coach. I train you step to step of what to do. There's so many people out there with different type of issues that you can help. You just got to get on board, okay? DM me right now. I'm going to be doing more videos to show you guys how you can reverse different complications. And if you want to get that next video on how you can reverse a complication and how you can reverse your body and get focused on reversing your income, right? Because that's the step you have to take. Reverse your body, reverse your mind, and then reverse your income, okay? So you can stay alive to enjoy the income that you have. And this is also income-based, so we can actually help you to become one of our holistic wellness coach, right? So wherever someone is or anywhere in the world, you can be able to help them remotely. So the work we do is all remotely. You could be in the comfort of your own home, helping people through webinars, teaching them some of the things they can do, keeping them accountable, monitoring the things they're doing in a holistic setting, right? So you're not interrupting what the doctors are doing. You're just helping somebody with dieting, helping them with what food they can eat, what's going to help them. And we know once we start eating the food or using the food as medicine, we're going to start seeing changes, okay? So I know I can help you. You can make a lot of money doing this, helping people all over the world, and thereby, doing the work of the kingdom, right? Because the kingdom of God wants us to disciple the nation and help others know this truth and all these territorial demons that are fighting our children with all these, we know all what our children are going through with the weed, the marijuana, the vaccination, the food, all these things that we are going through because of the system of this world that the enemy has set up. We can actually bring the system of God here on earth, okay? And there's legions of angels of God that are with you once you engage in doing the work for the kingdom of God. And God will take care of you because God is in the business of taking care of his people. So I want to encourage you guys, go to that link below and get your cleanse and start doing your intracellular cleanse and cell food tonic. You can just start with 1 bottle, or you can start with 3, or you can start with 9, and you can go all the way. And then once you get that bottle, it actually allows you to be in my coaching program, okay? So I'm coaching you so you can be able to help someone else. And once you help yourself and you see the results for yourself, then you can help someone else, and then they'll pay, you get paid by doing that. Okay, so that's how it works in our coaching program. You actually, every bottle you get comes with the coaching program. Somebody will reach out to you as soon as you purchase a bottle, leave your number, somebody will get back to you and kind of coach you and give you an individual wellness plan of what you can be doing. But if you're serious, if your case is serious, you definitely want to upgrade to at least 3 bottles. And if you can afford it, go up to the 9 bottles, or even go up to the 40-day, which is, total alkalinity comes in that 40-day plan that we have. So go on the website, start your bottles, and I will see you guys on the next video.